Yep.
Start out with your seatbelt. It's not ripped, torn, or frayed. Latches properly. All my windows are clean, clear, and unbroken. No illegal stickers, nothing to obstruct my view. All my mirrors are clean, clear, and unbroken and adjusted for me. Drop straight to your dash. My headlight switch is working properly. My oil pressure, water temperature, tachometer, digital volt gauge, fuel gauge, and both air gauges are all working properly. My speedometer worked properly on the drive down. Stay in that straight line. Don't need any of these. The differential lock is in the unlock position. My fifth wheel slide is in the lock position. My air suspension is in the auto position. Drop down here. Make sure that's on defrosters. Crank it right up. Takes it a minute for it to engage. Once it starts blowing, my defrosters are working properly. You don't need any of these. Right here to your four-ways. My four-way indicators, everything in cab is in cab. So you're looking at your green indicators on the dash. My four-way indicators are working properly. Next one over, kick it down, kick it back up. My panel dimmer switch is working properly. Straight up to your steering wheel. My steering wheel has no more than 2 inches of free play. City horn works. Would you like me to test my air horn? If they're going to tell you no. Drop down from the wheel, down your column to your switch, your lever over here on the side. Straight in and hold it till it squirts. Wipers and washers are working properly. Then work your left indicator, right indicator, and your high beam indicator are all working properly. Straight down the column to your pedals. My clutch has no more than 1 inch of free play. My brake and accelerator are securely mounted and working properly. There's no debris on the floor that'll interfere with my pedals or my shifting. Shifter's in good working condition. No rips, tears, or holes in my boot. To the left of my seat is a fully charged, securely mounted fire extinguisher. Spare fuses and accident report kit are up here, and my 3 reflective triangles are under the bunk. That concludes my in-cab. At this point, I'm ready to start my static brake test. Put the truck in gear, shut it off. Once the engine's dead, flip the key back to the on position. You want your lights and buzzers to come on. First thing you're going to do is release your brakes. After the initial loss, I'm looking for no more than 3 psi of air loss in 1 minute. It's best to wear a watch when you do this so you can time it just in case they don't. But they'll tell you, alright, your minute's up. Once your minute's up, you're going to put your foot on the brake pedal and hold steady pressure. With pressure applied, you're looking for no more than 4 psi of air loss in 1 minute. Same thing, watch your watch, or they'll tell you, alright, your minute's up. Once your time's up, you're going to let up on the pedal. Always tell them your specs before you do it. So now I'm going to pump my brakes down to around 60 psi to test my low air indicator, warning light and buzzer. Do it till both lights come on. My light and buzzer is working properly. Now I'm going to fan my brakes down to between 20 and 45 psi to test that my emergency brakes apply. My emergency brakes are working properly, and that concludes my static brake test. I'm now going to push in my clutch and put it in neutral for a safe start. Turn your cruise control on, bump the idle back up so it'll build air a little faster. buzzer went off, so it tells you your primary and secondary gauge are already over 60 psi. We're going to let it get up to about 125 where the governor should cut out and you'll hear it purge. Governor cut out when we are fully charged at 125 psi. At this point, I'm ready to do my tug test. Pull the truck into gear. I'm going to release the tractor brake, leaving the trailer brake applied. I'm going to do 2 light bumps against the clutch. Set my tractor brake. My trailer brakes are working properly, and I'm firmly connected to the trailer with the 5th wheel. Then I'm going to release the trailer brakes to test the tractor parking brakes. 2 light bumps. Tractor brakes are working properly, and that concludes my tug test. At this point, I have over 90 psi of air. It's safe to move the truck. I'm now ready to perform my service brake test. You're going to roll the truck to about 5 miles an hour. Push in your clutch, use the brake pedal to stop the truck. Set your brakes, put in neutral. The service brakes are working properly. The steering wheel didn't pull left or right, which would indicate a low tire, damaged suspension, or unevenly adjusted brakes. At this point, that concludes my pre-trip, and I'm ready to move on to my maneuvers.